Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that can feel a little daunting, but is absolutely essential for your financial well-being: building an emergency fund. Have you ever had an unexpected car repair, a sudden medical bill, or even a job loss? Life throws curveballs, and having an emergency fund is like having a financial safety net to catch you when they do. In this ultimate guide, we'll break down exactly what an emergency fund is, why you need one, how much you should aim for, and most importantly, practical steps to start building yours today. So stick around. Why you need an emergency fund? Let's start with the why. Why is an emergency fund so important? Well, it boils down to financial security and peace of mind. Imagine this: your washing machine breaks down unexpectedly. Without an emergency fund, you might have to put it on a high-interest credit card, delaying your financial goals and adding unnecessary stress. An emergency fund allows you to handle these unexpected expenses without going into debt. It acts as a buffer, preventing you from derailing your budget and long-term financial plans. It also provides a sense of security, knowing you have funds available for unforeseen circumstances, reducing anxiety and allowing you to focus on other things. Think of it as your financial first aid kit. How much do you need? Now, the big question: how much money should you aim to have in your emergency fund? The generally recommended amount is 3 to 6 months worth of essential living expenses. This might sound like a lot, but let's break it down. What are your essential expenses? Think about rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportation, and minimum debt payments. If your monthly essential expenses are Rupee 20,000, then your emergency fund goal would be Rupee 60,000 to Rupee 120,000. Don't get discouraged if this number feels large right now. The key is to start where you are and gradually build it up. Even a small emergency fund is better than none. You can adjust your target as your income and expenses change. Okay, let's get practical. Here are the steps to start building your emergency fund today. 1. Track your expenses. Understand where your money is going. Use a budgeting app, spreadsheet, or even just note it down for a month. This will help you identify areas where you can potentially save. 2. Set a realistic savings goal. Based on your essential expenses, determine your initial target. Even aiming for Rupee 5,000 or Rupee 10,000 to start is a great first step. 3. Create a dedicated savings account. Keep your emergency fund separate from your regular checking account. This makes it less tempting to spend it on non-emergencies. Consider a high-yield savings account to earn a little interest. 4. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your emergency fund each payday. Even a small, consistent amount will add up over time. 5. Look for ways to cut expenses. Identify non-essential spending that you can reduce or eliminate. Could you eat out less, cut back on entertainment, or find cheaper alternatives? Every little bit helps. 6. Consider side hustles or selling unused items. If you want to accelerate your savings, think about earning extra income through a side hustle or selling items you no longer need. Smart tips and tricks. Here are a few extra tips to boost your emergency fund building. Treat it like a bill. Prioritize your emergency fund savings just like you would any other essential payment. Small wins add up. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent contributions. Celebrate milestones. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress to stay motivated. Resist the urge to dip in. Only use your emergency fund for true, unexpected emergencies. Differentiate between a want and a need. Review and adjust regularly. As your financial situation changes, reassess your emergency fund goal and contribution amounts. Where to keep your emergency fund? Where should you keep your hard-earned emergency fund? The key is safety and accessibility. High-yield savings accounts. These offer a better interest rate than traditional savings accounts while still providing easy access to your funds. Money market accounts. Similar to high-yield savings accounts, they may offer slightly higher interest rates, but sometimes have minimum balance requirements. Avoid investing. Your emergency fund is not for investment accounts where the value can fluctuate. You need it to be readily available when an emergency strikes. Avoiding dipping into your emergency fund. One of the biggest challenges is knowing when it's truly an emergency and when it's just an impulse purchase or something that can wait. True emergencies. Think job loss, unexpected medical bills, necessary car repairs, or urgent home repairs that affect your safety. Non-emergencies. Think sales, vacations, upgrading electronics when your current ones still work. Develop the discipline to differentiate between these. If you find yourself tempted, take a pause and ask yourself if it truly fits the definition of an unexpected and essential expense. Conclusion. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline, but it's one of the most important steps you can take towards financial security and peace of mind. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate your progress. You'll thank yourself the next time an unexpected expense comes your way. What are your biggest challenges in building an emergency fund? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more personal finance tips. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.